I actually looked up on the census the other day, just yesterday, as a matter of fact, because I was kind of curious. I wanted to see what the numbers were. Uh, right now, across all servers, there's just under 3,000 people with 100 CR for PvP gear.
Lie for favoritism, but the truth is easily revealed. He lies. The PvP community is bigger than he wants to admit. He insists on using the census data, so that's what we're gonna use, right?
Arguably, all right. I checked PVE CRs against that as well. Out of that 22 million characters, like 2 million of them are 111 CR or greater.
When you lie for favoritism, the truth is easily revealed. You say it, you write it, you defend it, but it's barely even 100,000. How can you trust somebody who compulsively lies to his community? Has it occurred to anyone? Why does he want you to believe in these numbers? Has it ever occurred to you why the developers would choose a man that would blatantly lie to you? Someone who would twist the truth to deem their own purpose? I would be afraid to have my children play with a man who is a compulsive liar.
Arguably, all right. I checked PVE CRs against that as well. Out of that 22 million characters, like 2 million of them are 111 CR or greater.
Do the math. The average person with legendary can make up to 16 characters and on premium can make up to 8. He says 2 million of them are 111 CR or greater, and I can prove to you that is not 2 million. That is only 100,000. I'm also utilizing the link that he himself advertised to use. I would never invest my money, time, and effort into a company that absolutely wants a liar to represent them. These habitual, compulsive liars are in denial. Everything they say is deceitful. However, no matter how much favoritism they stick up their ass, the truth is easily revealed. They continue to update an empty server that has 30,000 active characters on it, not players, 30,000 active characters. Keep in mind that some players have about 6 characters or more on their account, 16 being the highest amount of characters that an individual can create. Even this census is deceitful by not having players instead of characters on it. Out of these 20,000 characters, let's say we divide it by 6 and make it 4,000 each. On all the servers, there's only 118 characters that are 145 CR. And remember how I said take that 20,000 divided by 6, make it 4,000. Here's the reason why. Out of all those numbers, 145 CR, you only have 1,081 people across all the servers. And then the PC server, look at this streaming where DC Universe started. You only have 3,000 at it, peaking for the week. Okay, this is a week in November, peaking at the highest 3,112. Okay, the game is dying, and they're lying to you to continue funding their favoritism game. The DLCs that they keep on putting out to update an empty server is all smoke and mirrors. For Patriot to even utter such nonsense, to even utter such numbers that are highly wrong, they are absolutely desperate. He insists on using the census data, so that's what we're going to use, right?
So, yeah, 2 million people who are 111 CR or greater, only 3,000 are 100 PvP CR.
He's trying to convince you that the PvP community is not as big as he says it is. He's trying to make you believe that the PvE community is bigger than you think it is. It's all lies. The PvE community is about the most, let's say 100,000 people, the most, right? And out of that 100,000, before PvP season 3, or at the beginning of PvP season 3, there was 30,345 people who were definitely, continue playing. And one thing for sure, that he doesn't want you to know that the PvP community is 1/3 to 50% of the community. He wants you to believe that, the PvE community is bigger than what it really is, when it's not. It's really not. And the PvE community is the PvP community, is what I'm trying to say. these numbers that I've shown you in the background is proof that, from 140 CR to 146 CR is 20,000 people. And also, don't forget that out of those people, right, 140 CR from 96 and up is 10,000. Okay, so 10,959, and out of all those people, out of 100 CR PvP is 10,840. So the truth is, the active players today, out of the active players today, 50% of it, 10,000. So basically, half the community actively today is PvP players, is 96 CR and up. So basically, from last season, still PvPing, right? Do you all recall what last PvP season was before this one was? How YouTube was jumping. There was a lot of uploads. I was in a league that was uploading a lot of videos, and I would go to YouTube, and there was a lot of other people's uploading videos, and they weren't mainly PvE videos. They were here and there PvE videos, but only when new content came out. There was a consistent, consecutive upload of PvP daily. Okay? There wasn't daily uploads of PvE. Okay? And you can go and check, because those videos are still up today. Still up to date as proof that PvP was the pillar of DC Universe Online. It's proof. You can go to anybody's YouTube. You can go to mine. You can go to several other people's YouTubes. I could name some, but I don't have to. I'm gonna name Godman as one, but you could name a lot of guys who you went, like Titanium Shark and myself. Me and Mo Static. You can see that a lot of us were uploading PvP, and at that time, people like Super Bum, the Panda Bear, Brittany, those people, they weren't getting attention. They weren't getting any type of attention, as a matter of fact. Even Dumbit, they weren't getting no attention, They had to come out with a podcast to get some type of attention, But the other guys, we didn't need that. We were PvP and we were winning, okay? And we weren't controllable by the developers, because we didn't brown nose. Everybody who I'm talking about knows is very clean. It's not brown. But those people, they brown nose a lot, so developers wanted to promote them, and they want to control where the game is going. So because of that, they're depriving you of PvP. They're making it seem like PvP community was smaller than what it was, when PvP, the smallest, was 30% of the community, the highest, 55 to 60% of the community, right? And they can't control your views on your YouTube when you're uploading PvP. They can't control who's going to like you. They can't control your popularity. With PvP, you can gain your own popularity. We've seen it. Smile Before Death. We've seen it with me. We've seen it with Godman. We've seen it with different people who can control their popularity by winning their PvP fights. And DC Universe doesn't want their game in that direction. They don't want their game controlled by great PvP players. They want it controlled by people who will lie to you every day. That's what they want. They want you to believe and follow the liars. Because if they want you to believe Super Bum, which is everything he said here is a lie. Everything he said is a lie. Okay? Everything said. And this is the people they want to promote. This is the people they want you to follow. But guys like me who will tell you the truth, guys like me who win their fights, okay? Unlike the people they promote, I've beaten them all. Okay? I've beaten every single one of them. Okay? And they promoted them as if they're better than me. They're not. Okay? I beat a guy 9 times, he beat me 5 times, but they say he's better than me. That's the thing. They will lie to you. They will always do that. Even though the proof is I have 9 wins, I'm better than him. They don't want you, because they don't want you guys to like a guy like me or like a guy like Godman. They want you to like the people they tell you to like. Okay? Just like they take away your freedom of speech in the game. You know what I mean? They change the policy to take away your freedom of speech so you can say only things that they want you to say. You understand what I'm saying? So make a long story short, that's why they're not updating PvP, because if another PvP star emerges, which is what's happened, every PvP season, a PvP star emerges, and if it's a star that they can't control, which is like me, which is like Godman, guys you can't control, right? Guys who won't lie to the community. That's the thing that makes it worse. It's not about, it's about favoritism, of course, but it's also about they can't convince me to lie to you guys. You understand what I'm saying? To promote their game with lies. That's why they don't want guys like us to get good at PvP, because they want people to only think of PvE, right? And only look towards PvE, and only look towards these people, because as we all know, these people who get favoritism are the first ones to know what PvE content is going to drop. See, with PvP, you don't have to worry about content going to drop. You just got to go in there and win. You know what I mean? You go in there and win, and you gain your popularity by winning. Okay? But in PvE is different. The people who will gain popularity are the people who know the exclusives, the people who know what's coming out. Those guys, the people who the GMs, the devs favorite, the people who are favorited by them will be the ones to have the exclusive information about what DLC is coming out and the information about the DLC, and that's how they control the views on YouTube. That's how they control the popularity of the people in the game and what direction the game's going in. Because if you have guys like me and Godman and other people who are popular in PvP talking, because you can, like I said, last year you could see that over a year ago, as much as they try to lie and make it seem like PvE is the game, over a year ago, or about a year ago, when PvP was the pillar of DC Universe, they were YouTubed like crazy. Twitch was crazy, okay? Live streamers nowadays, you don't even have more than 8. And if you have a top live streamer, let me see, nowadays, top live streamer is going to be somebody they favor. Like the Panda Bear, you go to his stream, you have a couple people, you know why? That's favoritism. Before that update, before update 41, I'm going to tell you guys some straight up stuff. Before that favoritism update, the clamping, because clamping is favoritism, right? You would go to DC Universe Online stream and it would say 70 people, 60 people were live streaming. Now you can barely get 8. Okay? That's all. That's all I want to say in this video is that, you know, I tell the truth even when I lie. You know, and that's why they don't want you guys to like me. Because they know I will not lie to you. I will tell you the truth. Okay? I don't brown nose. You know? I don't beg for favoritism. I don't kiss the GM's ass. Okay? I tell the truth even when I lie. So, they always want me to be the bad guy because you need a bad guy like me. You need somebody you can point at and say, yeah, that's the bad guy. Well, take a good look at the bad guy. The one that beat everyone. Take a good look at the bad guy. Because the last time I ever see a bad guy like me, I tell you. It's the last time I ever see a bad guy like me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, it's Melvin, bring you the truth from DC Universe Online. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.